Hey there. I was beginning to think I was the only one awake tonight. At least in this part of the ship. What do you think of the view? It's pretty nice up here, isn't it? We had this newly developed anti-collision software installed before we left the spaceport. That's how we can navigate so smoothly through a debris field like this.
All systems active.
Feel free to join me if you want. And if you have time for a break. I'm not at all busy. I'm just keeping an eye on things. As long as nothing goes wrong, the autopilot can take care of almost anything. Here, take the co-pilot seat. Keep me company for a while. Nightshift pilot works alone, usually. I prefer the night shift. It's peaceful, less drama. The energy, the atmosphere is different when the ship's on night mode. Everyone is calm, more relaxed, and of course there's fewer people around at all. Everything is mellow somehow. There's a slower pace to everything.
Hyperdrive deactivated.
I've seen you around. You're maintenance, aren't you? And relatively new, right? There's always an engineer or a maintenance worker around at night, tinkering with something or other. They usually come over for a chat and maybe some coffee, which I appreciate. You must find it strange that we keep a regular day-night cycle in deep space. We could just have a 3-shift system, with everyone working the same shift every day. My morning would be someone else's afternoon or night, and they do that on other ships, but not here. By general consensus, the crew has chosen to keep the same day-night cycle for everyone. It's nighttime for everyone and daytime for everyone at the same time. Daytime is busy and loud. More people around, more talking, more stress. The exogeologists test samples we bring in, analyze the data from the gas giant. The kitchen is always busy. Same with all the labs, engineering, and even the gym. But at night, the lights are lowered, and all the colors become softer and more muted. Fewer people are working at night, just a skeleton crew, really. Only the most basic tasks are done to keep everything running smoothly. And while everyone else is sound asleep, I steer the ship through space. Me and my trusted partner, Mr. Autopilot. It's always night in space, I suppose. Even with all the stars in the galaxy shining. I'm a night owl, so I find that comforting. Darkness isn't scary to me. It's peaceful. Both of us are among those who keep the ship running in the background, so that the scientists, the main characters in this story, can do their jobs. Our work is only noticed if it goes undone, or if we make a mistake. When everything runs smoothly, we are invisible. It sounds like ungrateful work, but that's not what I meant. I enjoy the freedom it brings. Routine jobs with pockets of time where nothing needs to be done. It allows you to be yourself on the job. To lower your guard, to not wear a professional persona the whole time. And you usually still have energy enough to get something out of your spare time.
All systems active.
I don't want prestige or fame. I want that freedom. The freedom of being invisible. And our jobs, our boring, taken for granted jobs, are necessary. Without us, this expedition would not be possible. People with practical skills will always find work. A bit more money would be nice, though. I can see what you're thinking. Being a deep space pilot is prestigious, a high-status job, and I suppose it might be in some cases. But I've never wanted that. I don't want to fly large passenger ships or be a fighter pilot or anything like that. I don't want all that pressure. I like boring, everyday days. They're the best ones. When work is quiet, the lights in the cockpit are slowly blinking as they should. The readouts are normal. Everything is as expected. The hum of the engines and the occasional sound of some part of the machinery making a small adjustment. Occasionally, you get a shift that turns out to be busy. Some malfunction has to be taken care of, or you have to navigate through a heavily trafficked area. Something that keeps you on your toes for a few hours. Test your skills a little. And then everything calms down again. A lot of the time, this job mainly consists of monitoring the autopilot and intervening if necessary. most of my time here alone. It's a strange combination of feeling like a part of this little society and separated from it at the same time. I find so much peace and beauty just in observing the places we visit. The immensity of space, a planet just hanging there in that vast, empty nothingness. A tiny spot of color and life in all that darkness. Or the whirling, ever-changing outer layer of a gas giant. So inhospitable, we wouldn't survive a second down there.
Hyperdrive deactivated.
Puts things in perspective, doesn't it? You and me, we're just a couple of monkeys in a tin can, whirling through space. A desk job seems pretty pointless when you've been to places like this, and I honestly don't think I would be able to endure a job with paperwork, meetings and deadlines. In this job, I just have to fly the ship until my shift is over. Then someone will relieve me, and I don't have to think about work until my next shift. Work doesn't pile up when I'm gone either, because someone else is taking care of it. When I'm off work, I'm off work completely. And even when I'm at work, well, some shifts are so calm, there's almost nothing to do. Like tonight, I can just look out the window and contemplate the universe. The pilot philosopher. The gas giant out there, it doesn't even have a name, just some number in a database somewhere. This is virgin territory. We're probably the first people ever to visit this system. They might eventually establish a colony here. Apparently, one of the planets further in is a good candidate. I guess we'll see when we get there. I have actually considered moving to a colony world. I'm not a city person, and I do like remote places. But I would miss the exploring, I think, and living in a close-knit, small community feels a bit claustrophobic. I think my ideal life would be to own my own ship and be a freelance pilot. I could save up for a crappy one-person deep space vessel and work my way up. I have actually saved up for a while already. It's risky though. I could do deep space exploration. It would probably be mostly planetary surveys for potential mining locations. There's a lot of money in mining, and a lot of big companies looking to expand. So that's my dream, being alone in space in a cramped vessel, because that's less claustrophobic to me than being on a planet with a few hundred colonists. I know it doesn't make sense. I guess I'm just not a people person. I prefer deep one-on-one conversations to any group activity. And mostly I'm just here alone, or with a co-pilot. So this job suits me well enough for now. But I will strike out on my own, sooner or later. Just me, my ship, and the stars. It's a bit scary how easy it is to talk about this to a complete stranger. You're a good listener. You certainly made me admit to a lot more than I intended to. But that's okay. I enjoyed our little talk, and I hope you did too. Night shift's almost over. I need to go through a few checklists before my colleague relieves me. It was nice to meet you. Sleep well when your shift is over, and feel free to visit me again.